Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our release day look at Spider-Man Play Booster Box sales data off of TCG Player in the whole pre-release period out to and including release day. It sold 5,117 Play Booster boxes on the platform at a total of $920,000. You know that under $1 million cumulative spend actually starts to feel small compared to a lot of the cumulative spends we see by release day recently. On average, that comes out to $180 per booster box. This morning, as I'm recording this video, they're selling for about $160, and there are some reasonable gaps up on the sell side of the order book right now, but a lot of those sellers will continue to undercut each other, and I would not make a bet on which way it's going to break in the short term. Now, what to compare it against? Of course, we will put all of our recent standard expansion play booster boxes from the recent history up here, and we'll make a point. Now, we have the yellow line of Final Fantasy, which is definitely an outlier. I'll go ahead and take that one off, and then we'll plot it again. So now the yellow line becomes Tarkir. We have the red and blue lines of Edge of Eternities and Spider-Man, and then below that, the purple line of Aetherdrift and the green line of Foundations. And what we see is that we would call all of these kind of reasonably in family, that these are all pretty typical performances from play booster boxes out to release day, and Spider-Man is falling actually right in the center of the pack, but pretty much tied with Edge of Eternity. So it is good, consistent performance. It is not an outlier to the downside, like maybe we would argue Foundations is, though I bet if we stretch this plot out to 50 or 100 days, we would see Foundations doing much better. And it is not an unbelievable outlier to the upside, which is a nice bonus, but is not sustainable in the long term. Not every set can be Final Fantasy and sell those kind of numbers. And so what we see here is very good, solid sales. What we like to see. It's in family with everything else. And surprise, it is once again not the end of the world. Once again, the Doomers overplayed their hand, said that everything is awful, it's all melting down, nobody wants this, it's terrible, and it's all going to crash, and they were wrong yet again. And so, like I always try to emphasize, the short term noise doesn't really matter to the long term of the market. And the sooner that you come to peace about that as an investor in anything, better you will do because you will learn to tune out that short term noise, get away from the negativity, and make decisions on your own and just worry less about it and have more success. I will take another look at the Plate Booster Box sales data at 50, 100, and 150 days post release. Since we get reprint waves, since we get distribution waves and everything else, it is actually interesting to look at that performance all the way out to that 150-day post release mark, which I do for every expansion. Subscribe so you don't miss any of that and so that you get all the rest of my gloriously wonderful content. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.